My creamy Cajun chicken and potato bake is going to be just what you're looking for. We're going to cook up some seasoned potatoes. We're also going to create a delicious, perfectly seasoned spiced chicken along with a creamy, beautiful, decadent sauce. With all of that being said, let's get it. First thing we want to do to our cubed potatoes. Now, here's the thing. We're not perfect, so the potatoes are not going to be cubed perfect. However, I'm going to ask that you at least try to cube the potatoes around the same size, because once we start the cooking process, we kind of want everything to cook evenly. We don't want to have that hard potato that's going to knock our teeth out. You know what I mean? So try to cut it as, similar in size as possible. We have our water boiling and ready to go. The only thing that is missing is salt and potatoes. Our chicken is somewhat on the thicker side. And yes, we are going to cube the chicken up. However, I would prefer to have it slightly flattened. If you don't have a mallet to get the job done, use a heavy duty pot, pan, cast iron skillet. All right, perfect. Same thing applies with the chicken. Try to cube it up the same size or around the same size. All right, first thing we want to do, because we want to help with the marination process, and also we want to get that seasoning spread onto the chicken without a problem, okay? Drizzle of oil, small pinch of salt and ground black pepper, get the party started. And I'm also going to add some of my all-purpose chicken seasoning. And you know what? I'm looking for a smoky element of flavor as well. So I'm also going to add some smoked paprika for that smoky hint of flavor. And also I want the chicken to take on this beautiful color as well. I'm going to add some of my Cooking with Tammy Cajun seasoning. So we're going to create like a number of flavors. We're going to have smoky and we're also going to have Cajun flavor going on all at the same time. Make sure that seasoning is stuck to the chicken. If your chicken doesn't look like this, you got to start over. Our pan is nice and hot, so I'm going to introduce a small amount of oil. Let's get the chicken into the pan. At this point in time, we just want to brown our chicken pieces. We want to cook our chicken at least maybe 3/4 of the way through. I'm not going to place it into the sink just yet, simply because we're going to introduce some more oil. Yes. We are going to add our finely chopped onions. We're going to add our minced garlic. Give that a good stir until that becomes fragrant as well. That usually takes about 30 seconds. Let's add some bell peppers for not only flavor but color as well. I opted for the red bell peppers because, they're going to give that burst of color. Wow, the bottom of our pan is nice and shiny again, nice and clean. And that just means all of the flavor is locked into our veggies. We're going to add some heavy cream. Stir it in really well. Make sure everything is perfectly combined. We're going to lower our flame and allow it to come to a slow simmer. But first, you know what? Let's add some seasoning. A little salt and pepper. Not too much. You can always go back and add as necessary. And I'm also going to add some of my, who's hungry? Garlicky, herby, all-purpose seasoning as well. Want to get some element of flavor going on. I want to also add some smoked paprika, along with some Cajun seasoning. And we are going to give everything a good mix. I want to step the flavors up even more in our cream sauce. All right, so I'm going to, nice old hefty piece of cheese. Now, this is Parmesan cheese that we're going to be using. Not only is the flavor profile going to change, but it's also going to thicken up the sauce a lot quicker as well. Gonna add a good amount because we have potatoes as well, and when this sauce gets hold of those potatoes, woo, it's gonna be like potatoes that you've never tasted before. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the stovetop off. Gonna stir our cheese into the sauce, make sure everything is perfectly balanced and well incorporated. I'm gonna add a small amount of chicken bouillon. We're going to give our sauce a taste to see whether or not if we need to add any additional seasonings. We're going to bring back in our potatoes. Some non-stick cooking spray, because we don't want none of our goodness to get stuck to this casserole dish. All right, I'm going to take some of our potatoes. And now here's the thing. I know these potatoes are looking kind of bland, so we're gonna season our potatoes, okay? So I'm adding half of the potatoes so far. A little drizzle of olive oil, of course. Some of Yo Who's Hungry seasoning. Okay, boom, give those potatoes some flavor. A little salt and pepper. And Cajun seasoning. Now I could have done this in a separate bowl, but guess what? I didn't want to dirty anything else up. Okay, we're gonna take our spatula and we're gonna mix it up like this. Make sure everything is perfectly combined. All of our little potatoes have some seasoning going on. What do you think? What do you think? Looks good so far. At this point in time, we're gonna add some of our chicken. Resting juices as well. Half of the chicken, okay, not all. Combine the chicken with the potatoes. So now you have a chicken and potato combination going on. Perfect. Sauce, a little stir to wake it up once again. And we're gonna add some of our beautiful, perfectly seasoned Cajun sauce to the mix. Can go in with some mozzarella cheese, Monterey Jack cheese, whatever your preferred cheese is, would work perfectly fine. If you want to add a lot or a little bit, you can definitely do what works well for you. Gonna add the last layer of potatoes. Our chicken. Some more sauce. Get the spatula, make sure everything is spread out evenly into the casserole dish. And last but not least, we're gonna add our cheese once again. We're gonna place this into our preheated 375-degree oven and allow our creamy Cajun chicken potato casserole to bake for about 25 minutes with the aluminum foil on. After 25 minutes, of course, you're gonna check, make sure everything is good to go. We're gonna remove the aluminum foil and allow it to continue baking for at least maybe 10 to 15 minutes or until the cheese is nice and bubbly and everything is perfectly cooked and it has that nice golden brown color that we all appreciate so much. Let's see what we have. We have potatoes and we have chicken. Definitely, wow, big on flavor, for sure, for sure. Oh my, My loves, what are you waiting for? Give this recipe a try ASAP, because guess what? It's gonna be so worth it. I mean, creamy potatoes, right? You have that perfectly seasoned chicken wrapped all in that delicious cream Parmesan sauce that we created. Oh my goodness. This is definitely a casserole of all casseroles. It's so good. Not to mention, I know I've been putting out a lot of casserole recipes containing beef and stuff like that. Well, this is a whole different option. Anyway, my loves, don't forget to get your seasonings cooking with Tammy.shop. Definitely try our latest seasoning, Yo Who's Hungry, because guess what? We're always hungry around here. And with that being said, I catch you guys in another video. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.